are Janice Phillips in Chair 1. Chair 2 is Jerome Hamilton, who just arrived. In Chair 3, we have Cindy Wilson. In Chair 4, Harry Gooman. Chair 5, Rick Holmes. And in Chair 6, we have Ed Stiglitz. This evening, we had 28 members enter 78 images in 32 unique categories. Those of us who have live mics, please mute your cell phones. And now here is your Nevada Camera Club competition, electronic image competition for November 2023. I would like to start with judges 1, 2, and 4. For scorekeeper and merit recorder, we're using the 6-judge version of the spreadsheet I sent you. We will be starting with advanced color abstract, viral encroachment. It's judges 1, 2, and 4, please.
Reveal, no?
Yes, reveal. 8, 8, 8.
I'll say. I think it's the image makes an immediate impact in terms of the colors, and it's quite abstract, but you're forced to look around different areas, and there's interest in all corners.
The image received a 24. It was the only image in the category. Harry, when you have your card, if you can hold it a little bit higher for me as we're waiting for the reveal, because I couldn't tell that you were ready to reveal until you mentioned. So thank you.
Okay.
Okay, we're moving on to advanced monochrome abstract descent. Same judges, please. Reveal. 8, 7, 8.
I like this image. I don't know, the feeling that it gives you. I mean, at first I had to really look that it was like window openings, and I love how it's wide and goes down to a point at the end. I think it's an extremely interesting image that you captured.
I wanted to say something real quick because I do like Jenna said, I like the windows coming down or the squares, but I guess I don't know if they're windows, but I like all that part of it. There seems to be one kind of where the light has leaked through and that line coming down, that was a little bit of a distraction. And then also, I think not having a frame around this somewhere, it looks like it's just a little bitty section of this whole giant black frame. So I think if I don't know where the frame ends, and I think that kind of takes away from the abstract part of it.
The image received a 23 and was the only image in the category. Same judges, please, for advanced color, animals, and pets. Feed me. Reveal. 899.
I'll go ahead and say I was a little bit on the fence of the 9. I went there because I think it's a great capture. I love the background is so diffused with that depth of field is amazing, and you're really drawn into the two birds feeding each other. I think having the flower is not necessarily helping. I like the extra subject, and it's got great diagonal lines, but I think it actually looking up at the rows takes away from your actual two birds. And I think overall it would have scored a little bit better being more focused on them.
The image received a 26 was the only image in the category. Same judges for advanced color commercial, Island season single malt.
Linda, I'm sorry, could you just tell me all the details again?
Advanced color commercial, Highland single malt.
Thank you.
Reveal. 898.
This is a really, really beautiful image, and I love the lighting. And I kept looking at it and looking at it, whether I would give it a 9. And then I kept looking more at the details, like especially the glass, the red that you caught in there, and just the stripes in the glass, because that's not a normal look for a glass. So somehow that had to be lit differently and placed into the thing. But the bottle is really nice. Even the platform that it's sitting on needs to be toned down a little bit more, but it really is well done. But those little things kept me from a 9.
Image received a 25 and was the only image in the category. Judges 1, 5, and 6, please. We're moving on to creative, and we will start with advanced color creative, Henderson mural. Reveal. 887. Comment?
I'll talk because I'm the 7. I think that the artist who painted this did a very creative job. I'm not sure what the photographer did that was creative. I guess maybe the face wasn't in color and they hand colored it. But other than that, I don't really know what the photographer did that was creative.
The image received a 23. Mirrored peacock feathers. Reveal. 988.
I love the colors, the blue and the green, very vibrant. I think the image has a lot of interest in it. I'm looking everywhere in it and it keeps my attention. And in the middle, it looks like it could be an animal, the eyes and kind of nose.
Image received a 25. Kaleidoscope. Reveal. 889.
Yeah, I really like this image. I like and when you look at the corners, you got those four purple flowers anchoring the corners and holding it down. I really like that. And then you got what looks like little chickens all over the place looking at you. It's an interesting image.
The image received a 25. Judges, you have 3 images to review for placement, starting with kaleidoscope, going back 1 to mirrored peacock feathers, and going back 1 to Henderson mural. Judges, a 1, 2, or 3, please, for Henderson mural. Reveal. 3, 3, 3. Mirrored peacock feathers. Reveal. 1, 1, 2. And kaleidoscope. Reveal. 2, 2, 1. So the judges have chosen mirrored peacock feathers for the blue ribbon winner. Judges 2, 4, and 6, please, for advanced color documentary. And the winner is reveal. 888. Comment?
It's a documentary image, and actually, the maker has documented the race quite well. The subjects are in focus, and the action is actually visible when you look at the hoofs, and there is indeed like a mystery of who will be the winner. So, good title.
The image receives a 24. Working from home hits Seattle. Reveal. 777.
Yeah, it's a nice image, and it does kind of tell that story, but I don't think it's real clear what the story is. Because you do have all the businesses that are out of business, and they're going to try to rent them as a place to live. But it's not real clear what the story is. I think it's a documentary. It needs to be a little bit more clear on the total storyline.
The image received a 21. Judges, you have 2 images to review for placement, starting with working from home hits Seattle, and going back 1 to the winner is. Judges, a 1 or a 2, please, for the winner is. Reveal. 111. So the judges have chosen, and the winner is. Same judges, please, for advanced monochrome documentary, McQuid Point Light. Reveal. 998.
I like the placement of the composition of the lighthouse. I love this fence leading you in. I think what really makes the picture is all that cloud coverage you have up there. It looks like it's either a windy day or maybe you did a little bit of a slow shutter to get a little bit of movement in the clouds. But I think this is handled really well.
The image received a 26 and was the only image in the category. Same judges for master color documentary, Fire Breather. Reveal. 887.
Well, I'm the low score, so I'll talk. I like the picture. I like that you captured the car at, it looks like a dead stop. I like all the action going around, but we're trying to sell this picture as a documentary image, and I'm not sure what it is we're documenting. If you're documenting the photographers in the background, they should have their faces turned toward us. If you're documenting the car, there's a lot more flattering images without the tires all crinkly in the back. If you're documenting the fire coming out the back of it, I think a different perspective would have helped it a lot. So, although I think it's a really nice image and it's a really great capture to be able to capture this moving car that, because of the tires, I can tell is actually moving really fast. I'm just not sure it's a real strong documentary because I don't know what it is we're documenting.
Image received a 23 and was the only image in the category. Same judges for beginner color nature wildlife, art. Reveal. 878.
So I'm the low score. What I found is that it would have been more helpful if the light was on the main subject rather than the background. I found that to be somewhat distracting.
Image received a 23 and was the only image in the category. Judges 2, 3, and 5, please. We're moving to advanced color nature wildlife, wood duck. Reveal. 889.
I think the colors are vibrant. I think the composition is nice, having space for the duck to move into. The little bit of reflection, I think, is nice. I think it's well done.
The image received a 25. Yellow-billed stork. Reveal.
Mhm.
9. I think it's an 8. 8.
Right there. I'll turn off my background. Something's. If I can figure out how to do that.
While Cindy's figuring that out, if one of the other judges would care to comment.
The colors in the bird are very nice. The plumage of the bird is very good all the way through. The placement of the bird off to the side gives it nice composition.
The image received a 25. Giant river otter, Ecuador. Reveal. 978.
Well, that's interesting. You know, I think the actual otter part, and probably if you could have zoomed in a little bit more, maybe crop some of this out, it would have scored overall higher. But what I really love is that hand holding the fish and that you can see all those teeth while he's gritting into there. And I think that's kind of the wow factor is the action and the animal. Technically, I think you probably have some hot spots in the water, and that might be what brought it down a little bit. And, you know, maybe if you just didn't have so much room in front of him, you would have closed into him just a little bit more.
The image received a 24. Listen to this. Reveal. 889.
There's beautiful detail in the feathers and in blackbirds. That's always a challenge. I wish you'd gotten a little more color in the eyes because these Brandt's cormorants have such beautiful eyes, but the feather detail that you did capture and the hint of color in the necks is beautiful.
Image received a 25. Headed to water. Reveal. 887.
It's a very interesting image. Having the group of 3 horses is nice. If you could have zoomed in more on the horses themselves, I think I would have given a higher score.
The image received a 23. Red Dog and Mother. Reveal. 898.
I think the buffalo look really nice. Again, good focus throughout. You have nice color and focus through the fur on both the animals. The mother with her, well, I'm guessing the mother with her head down in the back kind of doesn't help. It'd be better if we just had the 2 here. At least you can see their eyes. And then also you just have a couple things in the front, like this little stick of wood at the bottom right that kind of drags your eye down there. It kind of takes you away from it.
Image received a 25. White-faced ibis. Reveal. 998.
I love how you capture the iridescence of the wings. That's just very stunning.
Image received a 26. In for drink. Reveal. 888.
I think this is a really nice image of these horses. You've got, a couple of them looking at you, one looking away, but I like, that you can see all their faces, nice colors, good composition. You get a little bit of reflection, but you're still using the rule of thirds. So it's a nice image.
Image received a 24. Stripes. Reveal. 989.
I want to know how you got them all there at the same moment. Maybe the bird is directing them. I'm not sure.
And how about something about the picture, Rick?
Oh, well, it's the colors are very nice. I guess it's an odd number of them, but it doesn't really matter in this case. It's a great capture.
The image received a 26. Judges, you have 6 images to review for placement, starting with stripes, going back to white-faced ibis, going back 1 to red dog and mother, going back 2 to listen to this, going back 2 to yellow-billed stork, and going back 1 to wood duck. I'm guessing you want to see them again.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Wood duck, yellow-billed stork. Listen to this. Red dog and mother. White-faced ibis. And stripes.
Okay, once more.
Okay, we got stripes. White-faced ibis. Red dog and mother. Listen to this. Yellow-billed stork. And wood duck. We good?
Yep.
Okay. Judges, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, please, for wood duck. Reveal. 4, 4, 3. Yellow-billed stork. Reveal. 3, 6, 5. Listen to this. Reveal. 6, 5, 2. Red dog and mother. Reveal. 5, 3, 6. White-faced ibis. Reveal. 1, 1, 4. And stripes. Reveal.
This is the last one.
2, 2, 1. Okay. Give Mary and I a minute while we make sure you guys did everything honestly.
Oh,
But we got to make sure there's no duplication of scores and then add. Okay. Judges have chosen stripes for first. White-faced ibis for second. And wood duck for third. So let me double check that. Yes, that's it. Thank you. Okay. Moving on to Nature Wildlife Master, judges 1, 3, and 5, please. Embracing the Dawn. Reveal. 998.
I think that's a beautiful image, the capture of the goose. I mean, the golden colors in his wings and on the ground of his really makes this image.
The image received a 26. It was the only image in the category. Same judges, please, for intermediate color people, Highlanders. Reveal. 778.
The colors are very nice, and we can identify what it is. Certainly, it's too bad that we can't look into their faces.
The image received a 22 was the only image in the category. Same judges, please, for advanced color people, Urban Cowboy. Reveal. 777.
His hat is shading his face perhaps too much. That could have been brightened up a little bit. And I'm not sure we need the cigarette.
Image received a 21 was the only image in the category. Same judges, please, for beginner color photojournalism, selfie with King Charles III.
This was beginner, correct?
Correct.
Thank you.
Reveal. 898.
I think for a beginner, you did an excellent job of capturing. It's pretty well lit, and it's showing the event.
Image received a 25 was the only image in the category. Judges 1, 2, and 6, please. We're now in advanced color photojournalism. Touchdown. Reveal. 888.
This is a really pretty interesting image with a lot of story. I like the guy in the back with the green. He's got his arms up. I like that. The little things that would have made it a 9, if your camera would have been just a twitch more pointing to the left and you would have had all of UNLV on the sign on the left side. If the player would have landed a little bit differently so you could have seen his face and the ball better. I mean, it's still a great image, but those are the things that would have taken it from an 8 to a 9.
Image received a 24. Hey, Wrong way. Reveal. 887.
You know, I like the action in this image with the plane. It actually looks like he's going right in between all the steam from the back of the four, and I think that really makes it, you know, interesting and adds a lot of impact to the overall image. I think it's a little bit bright for, especially for we're in advanced, right? So it's a little bit bright for advanced, and that might be what brought the scores down. And I think you could tone that down a little bit. It's a little bit grainy also, but even though it's grainy, it still looks sharp to me. So that's very good.
Yeah,
Image received.
hold on a second. I marked it down a point because I think the planes look a little washed out. They don't have that bright, solid punch of color that I think it would have needed to move it up another point.
Image received a 23. The stretch. Reveal. 889.
Yeah, I gave it a 9. I changed my mind and went up a point. I really like the expression on this guy's face. The struggle, the strain, the concentration, the impact. I think I would have thought that it could be cropped down a little bit, was the reason I had it at an 8, but I realized if I would have cropped it down off of the right, I would have lost the other guy's hand. If I'd have cropped down off of the top, I'd have lost the ball. If I'd have cropped off the left, I would have lost the basket. This is actually, the more I look at it, the better image I thought this was. And I really appreciate the detail in the UNLV player.
Image received a 25. Memorial Day Parade. Reveal. 777.
You know, all the interest is right there on that car and the two kids driving it, and that's your parade part that you really want to see. It actually doesn't even bother me with the lady here with the bag. I think she actually kind of adds to the story. Maybe it's just because she has the sippy cup in her hand, so it kind of relates to the kids. But the background and the time of day is really what's killing you overall in this image.
Image received a 21. Judges, you have 3 images to review for placement, starting with going back 1 to the stretch, going back 1 to hey, wrong way, and going back 1 to touchdown. Judges, a 1, 2, or 3, please, for touchdown. Reveal. 1, 2, 2. For hey, wrong way. Reveal. 3, 3, 3. And for the stretch. Reveal. 2, 1, 1. So the judges have chosen the stretch for first and touchdown for second. Judges 2, 3, and 5, please. We are in advanced monochrome photojournalism. Touchdown. Reveal. 888.
It's beautiful and it's crisp, but he hasn't crossed the line yet, so technically it's not a touchdown. And I would have cropped out that bottom little yard marker. Just it's a little distracting in the bottom, but it's a beautiful image, but it's not quite a touchdown yet.
Image received at 24 was the only image in the category. Same judges for master color photojournalism. Incomplete pass. Reveal. 997.
Wow. I'm not sure that I find an incomplete pass something I really want to take to spend time on. There's so many of them in a game. I'd rather see a completed pass, I think.
Yeah, I don't think the title's actually helping you. Same with the last one. I understand what Cindy was saying because I thought the same thing. He didn't cross, but in this image, incomplete pass, I was struggling to figure out what. I mean, it almost looks like it might be an interception to me if it's supposed to go to UNLV. But anyway, I think it's great action. I think this is a great photojournalism shot. Having the ball in there, you can see a couple of the players' faces facing us. Almost everybody is in complete air. So I think overall it's a great image. I tried to judge it on that, and I probably should have marked it down for not being a complete image.
Oh my. The image received at 25 and was the only image in the category. Same judges, please, for intermediate color tutorial. Apocalypse Sunset.
Intermediate color pictorial.
Reveal. 888.
I'm really liking this image. I like the abstract appeal of it. Even though you're calling it a sunset, we probably would have guessed that was a sunset. But I like the silhouetted, whether it's ironwood with nails sticking out of it. I think that's really what makes the image. And this might have even scored a little bit higher in the abstract category. But other than that, I like it.
Image received at 24 and was the only image in the category. Judges 1, 3, and 6, please. We're moving into advanced color tutorial. Sea Stack Cave. Reveal. 888.
It's a nice image. The framing of the trees around it really add to the image. There's nice light on it, but it would be better if it was, more sunrise or sunset lighting, more golden, colors on the rocks.
Image received at 24. Dawn at Sedona. Reveal. 998.
I mean, that sky is so awesome. I wish I could have been there to capture that. I think, it's beautiful and you happen to be lucky to be there at that time.
Image.
I agree with Janice that the sky is awesome. The mountains are beautiful. It's the foreground that marked it down a point for me. I think even if you would have just trimmed all the whatever is in the front here that I can't tell what is out of focus. It's completely distracting to me. If you had to crop that out and just showed me the mountains in that sky, I would have been a whole lot happier with the image.
Image received at 26. Daddy time. Reveal. 777.
The reason I gave it a 7 is you've got the toddler and the dog looking out of the scenery. That captures your eyes more than anything. They all needed to be focused on dad. Dad needed to make sure that they were interacting with him.
Image received at 21. Point Betsy Lighthouse. Reveal. 777.
I think the image could have been helped if there had been some more light behind you, so it was lighting up the foreground and the building more, and the lighthouse is kind of lost among all the big trees.
Image received at 21. Sunrise at Mickles Beach. Reveal. 888.
This is a beautiful image. You have beautiful colors in the sky. I love the waves and the forms that they created. I don't know if there's just too much sky or not, but it's really a nice ocean image.
Image received at 24. Portland Headlight. Reveal. 888.
We have a really nice image with a really nice sky. We have a nice C curve in the cliff leading up to the lighthouse. Nice clean lighthouse. We have a little bit of light on the side of the lighthouse. I'd like to have had some more evening or morning light to make it glow a little bit red. And I'd like to see a little more light on the face of the cliff as well.
Image received a 24. Judges, you have 4 images to review for placement, starting with Portland Headlight, going back 1 to sunrise at Mickles Beach, going back 3 to dawn at Sedona, and going back 1 to Sea Stack Cave. Would you like to see those again, judges?
Yes, please.
Okay, Sea Stack Cave, dawn at Sedona, sunrise at Mickles Beach, and Portland Headlight. Ready?
Sure.
Okay, judges, a 1, 2, 3, or 4 for Portland Headlight. Reveal. 3, 2, 3. Sunrise at Mickles Beach. Reveal. 2, 3, 2. Dawn at Sedona. Reveal. 1, 1, 1. And Sea Stack Cave. Reveal. 4, 4, 4. So the judges have chosen for first, dawn at Sedona, for second, sunrise at Mickles Beach, and for third, Portland Headlight. Judges 1, 5, and 6, please. We're in Master Color Tutorial, Norwegian Mud Pots. Reveal. 8, 9, 8.
It's a beautiful image. You got a great sky. You know, when it first came up, it just made me feel like the horizon is off. I still feel like it needs to be tilted a little, you know, and straightened a little bit, even if it wasn't, just for our visual. I love the mud pot, you know, and the curvy road, S curved in the middle, and the density of all your colors is really nice.
Image received a 25. Morning walk. Reveal. 7, 8, 9.
I was the 7. I love the buildings on the right. It's the left that's so bright and white. And I just don't feel like I have a focus, you know, in this image.
And I was debating between an 8 and a 9. and I love the buildings. And I went up because the emotional feel of the person walking their dog all by themselves down the street just gave me a lot of emotion. And to me, that's pictorial. And I just really like the feeling that it made me feel.
The image received a 24. Judges, you have 2 images to review for placement, starting with Morning Walk and going back 1 to Norwegian Mud Pots. Judges, a 1 or a 2, please, for Norwegian Mud Pots. Reveal. 1, 1, 1. So the judges have chosen Norwegian Mud Pots. Same judges, please, for Master Monochrome Pictorial, Cathedral of Notre Dame. Reveal. 998.
Well, I was low score, so I'll talk first. I like the detail. I love the image. I love the sky, the all of the arches and the lines and the texture. I really think this needs to be in color. So many times I've seen so many images that, oh yeah, that should have been a monochrome. I This just deserves to be in color. It deserves to have the light coming through the skylights and the stained glass windows and all of that. And if you would have put it in abstract, maybe got the chairs out so you didn't really know what it was, I think it'd be a great monochrome abstract. But it feels, the cathedral just feels like it needs to be full of color and life. And so that's why I marked it down at Twitch.
Image received a 26. Soul Seeker.
Title again?
Soul Seeker. SOUL.
Hmm.
Reveal. 987.
I give it the 9. I enjoy this image a lot. I love the clouds. I love that soft lighting that's on the rolling hills in the front. And I just think it's a really nice image and would look great hanging on business walls, your wall. Well, I like it.
I think I would prefer a little less of the bald sky at the top and maybe punch it up a little bit to get a little more white in the whites.
And I agree with Rick.
The image received a 24. Judges, you have 2 images to review for placement, starting with Soul Seeker and going back 1 to the Cathedral of Notre Dame. Judges, a 1 or 2 feet, please, for the Cathedral of Notre Dame. Reveal. 111. So the judges have chosen the Cathedral at Notre Dame. Judges 1, 3, and 5, please. We are in advanced color portraiture. Ling. Reveal.
No.
988.
I went back and forth from 8 to 9, and the foil's a little bit bright on the left side, but she's so striking. I really love the pose that she's in. I love the outfit that she's wearing. I like those funky glasses. I just like everything about her. So I gave it a 9.
And it was the distracting of the background that caused me to give it an 8.
Yeah, me too.
Image received a 25 and was the only image in the category. Same judges, please, for advanced monochrome portraiture, Catherine and Alex. Reveal. 878.
I think this would have been nice in a people category, but in portraiture, you should be in total control of the light. And especially on her head and her forehead, I don't see being in control of the light. But it'd be a beautiful people picture, but I just couldn't score it very high in portraiture.
Image received a 23. Same judges as we move into beginner color still life, Primrose Wreath.
Beginner.
Reveal. 788.
The flowers in the center towards the bottom are very nice. I think we don't need all the stuff on the left, and maybe we don't need all the sand on the right. Focusing more on the flowers, I think, would have enhanced the scores.
Image received a 23 and was the only image in the category. Judges 1, 4, and 5, please. We're into intermediate color still life, Autumn. Reveal. 878.
I think toning down the fungus among us would have really enhanced this picture. There's just loss of detail in several places.
Image
I
received.
think-
Go
I
ahead.
just want to say, I think that the photographer could probably go back into the programs and bring those whites, with a lot of detail in. We should try to rework this image. It's a really nice image.
Image received a 23.
Can I add as well?
Sure.
So in still life, if you're allowed to arrange everything, and these were the choices that were picked to actually arrange, I think the bottom yellow leaf would have been a better choice. And then like some of the leaves in the background and the top, I mean, if you're really arranging things, then I would say that you could have actually chosen some better representation of those leaves.
Okay. 23 for that one. Margarita Sunset.
Can you give the title again, please?
Margarita Sunset. Reveal. 877.
Actually, I was going back and forth from a 7 to 8. It's very odd to see it so bullseye and the rays coming straight down like that onto the ship, but you have really nice colors, and at least you had a focus point with the ship. Well, the yacht or sailboat in the image.
The image received a 22. Judges, you have 2 images to review for placement, starting with Margarita Sunset and going back 1 to Autumn. Judges, a 1 or a 2, please, for Autumn. Reveal. 2, 1, 1. So the judges have chosen Autumn. Same judges, please, for advanced color still life. 2 quills. Reveal. 787.
I think the idea is very nice. I think the quill on the right is so much better than the quill on the left. I think you need another quill to replace the one on the left. It's anemic.
The image received a 22. It was the only image in the category. Judges 2, 4, and 5, please. We're at advanced color, unclassified, sunset at the pier. Reveal. 889.
I think the mood of this picture is very, very nice. The diagonal leading down towards the end of the pier is very nice. And the 2 birds on top of the lights are also very nice.
Image received a 25. Redstone Trail Scene.
Redstone what?
Trail Scene.
Okay.
We are in advance, right?
Correct. Reveal. 777.
While I do see the people up on the top, that's not sufficient interest to hold my eye. It's just too much of the redstone. You could have perhaps cropped it down, made it a vertical, gotten rid of some of the bottom, something to really grab your eye.
Image received at 21. Fremont East mural. Reveal. 887.
I think the colors are very, very nice, but it's basically a picture of someone else's artwork.
I kind of liked. I scored a little bit higher because I kind of like the photographer's juxtaposition of these three elements: the Fremont Street sign, the tree, and then that picture. I understand that's somebody else's picture in the background, but that's what I kind of liked about it. And of course the colors, like Rick said, it does have nice colors, which grabs your attention right away.
Image received at 23. Treacherous trek. Reveal. 888.
I like this a lot. I've actually shot this same train and probably from close to this same point. I think I think one of two things. Either you focused more in on the train. I understand you were trying to get the whole train, but I think either you focused more in on the train to bring your scores up a little bit, or you focused out a little bit so that you could see a little bit more of the sky or the scenery. I mean, it's a good image. It's definitely a good image. I like it.
Image received at 24. Judges, you have 3 images to review for placement, starting with Treacherous Trek, going back 1 to Fremont East mural, and going back 2 to Sunset at the Pier.
Did you say 4 or 3?
3.
Sorry, that's what I said.
You need to see the 3 again?
No, I'm okay.
Yes, please.
I was waiting for another one though.
Okay, we got a yes, please. So let's
Oh,
run
okay.
through them again. Sunset at the Pier, Fremont East mural, and Treacherous Trek. Judges, a 1, 2, or 3, please, for Treacherous Trek. Reveal.
Wait, treacherous trek.
Treacherous Trek.
Okay.
2, 2, 2. Fremont East mural. Reveal. 3, 3, 3. So that leaves Sunset at the Pier as 1, 1, 1. Judges 1, 2, and 4, please. Advanced monochrome unclassified, Nubble Lighthouse. Reveal. 987.
Well,
I'm the 7. At least from my perspective, this thing looks tilted to the left.
And I'm the 9, and I just thought it just had a lot of impact as soon as it came on. I think your blacks, whites, grays are just beautiful in this image.
Image received a 24 was the only image in the category. Same judges, please, for master color unclassified. Transitions. Reveal. 888.
I really like the depth in this image with the clouds and the trees that are being lit by the sun, and then some of the trees in the shade. I can't tell if there's a light vignette on this or if it's just really bright in the foreground. And I think that's the drawback, because even though I want to be looking at that stuff back there, I keep coming to this bottom right corner. It kind of drags me away. I think if that was going to be vignetted, it needed to be darker instead of lighter.
Image received a 24 and was the only image in the category. We're now ready to do our club challenge for the month, which is red. We had 23 entries in our club challenge, and we'll start with beginners. Same 3 judges, please, for our beginner club challenge. I saw the sign. Reveal. 887.
I think this meets the category for red, or the club challenge, sorry, for red. Being an older Coca-Cola sign and having the old saw blades in there, I think adds to the appeal. I think that's a good job.
Image received a 23. Red-eyed frog, Costa Rica. Reveal. 988.
I almost went 9 just because it's in beginners group. I think it's a really nice image. Red tree frog or red-eyed tree frog on the branch. I think it's just the specular highlights, and again, this is a really great image, especially for a beginner.
Yeah,
Image
but-
received. Go ahead.
Yeah, the composition is excellent, and of course the red eyes is the main focus because your eyes kind of keep wanting to go to that. And the specular highlights, I agree, but I gave it a 9 because you're in the beginners group, and in this category you could clone out all those specular highlights just to let you know, and you can tone down the highlights on the leaves, so you can readjust this image.
Image received a 25. You have 2 images to review for placement, starting with the red-eyed frog in Costa Rica and going back 1 to I saw the sign. Judges, a 1 or a 2, please, for I saw the sign. Reveal. 222. So the judges have chosen the red-eyed frog. Judges 2, 4, and 6, please, for our intermediate club challenge, Wally at the water park. Willie at the water park.
I was going to say it should have been Willie.
It is. I just can't read. Reveal. 888.
I think it definitely meets the category with the red. I think from a creative standpoint, a very good choice to put this at the water park with all the other colors and graffiti and all that. And, you know, Jeeps are known to be driving in crazy places. So I think that really adds to the image. Good job.
Image received a 24. Red door. Reveal. 888.
Again, I think this meets the category with the red door. Nothing spectacular here, but I do like the reds and the greens. The white might be just a little bit bright. Other than that, I think, you know, it's a nice image.
Image also received a 24. So judges, you have 2 images to review for placement, starting with the red door and going back to Willie at the water park. Judges, a 1 or a 2, please, for Willie. 1, 1, 1. So the judges have chosen Willie at the water park. Okay, judges 3, 4, and 6, please. We are at the Advanced Club Challenge. Annihilation. Reveal. 888.
I'm not sure that red is the story, but there's lots of red here. This is actually a really interesting image. I can see this on the cover of a sci-fi book.
Image received a 24. Happy 4th. Reveal. 777.
I think it would have been a stronger image if the top firework was complete, not cut off, and didn't really need the 2 at the bottom. So if you could have gotten 1 totally within the frame, I think it would have been a stronger image.
Image received a 21. UNLV cheerleader. Reveal. 888.
You know, this, I really think this kind of this fits nicely. And it's not something that I would have thought of when I went out to take a picture, but somebody thought a little outside of the box, and I really like it.
Image received a 24. Wildfire smoke painted sky. Reveal. 887.
Yeah, I gave it to 7. I think that we really have two pictures here. The picture on the left is boring and has no purpose. If you split it right down the middle, made it a vertical, the sun would have been slightly to the left off center, and it would have been a much stronger image.
Image received a 23. Roses are red. Reveal. 789.
Well, I'm the 9. I was debating between an 8 and a 9 because of the focus fall off on the back half of the flower. But I don't care. I like it. Went ahead and gone with the 9. I like that the depth of field has completely gotten rid of the background, yet we got the clarity of the water drops. We have a really nice red. We have a nice diagonal type image that's cropped in tight. I think it's a very nice image.
Image received a 24. Autumn oak. Reveal. 889. Comment?
Yeah, I was torn between the 8 and the 9. Would have cropped just that little bit off the left a little bit, but yeah, I was torn between the 8 and the 9 because it's a beautiful photo, a beautiful image.
Image received a 25. Vermilion flycatcher. Reveal. 888.
I was actually looking at between 8 and 9, and I saw that the bird is actually captured very well, but the perch had a little bit more distraction in it. And in this category, you could have actually made that better.
Image received a 24. High wire over Red Springs. Reveal. 777.
Half the picture is not red, and what is red to me is kind of hazy. Uh, Red rocks can be a lot more stunning than that. And again, half the picture is blue.
And red is not the main subject.
Correct.
Image receives a 21. Vibrant elegance under the autumn canopy. Reveal. 887.
Once again, I believe we could have lost the left part of the picture behind the umbrella, which would have moved the subject matter off to the side and out of the subject and put it more in the rule of thirds. And I really wish she was wearing a red jacket instead of an orange jacket.
Image received a 23. Red maple in Zion's Red Rock. Reveal. 888.
I think it would have been a stronger image if we'd had more of the red tree and not just, a third of the photo.
Image received a 24. Feeding male frigate birds inflate red pouches to attract mates. Reveal. 777.
Yeah, the red is not the main subject of the picture. The title, exceedingly long as it was, tried to push it into the category, and it just doesn't quite fit. Beautiful picture of birds, though. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Image received a 21. Red hot. Reveal. 878.
I think it's red all right, but I found the yellow part very bright and somewhat distracting.
Image received a 23. Light dance.
Title again, please.
Light dance. Light.
Mhm.
Reveal. 877.
I think it's actually a pretty interesting abstract subject. I would have preferred that if there was some context to it as well.
Image received a 22. Ford 32 coupe. Reveal. 889.
Yeah, I really like this image. I like the almost cartoon effect of it. I like that it punched up the red and made the red much more saturated to make it more interesting and make it look like a really interesting hot rod. But the effect that you've used on it also makes it almost look alive, like it's a living thing. And the spark plug wires almost look like veins and there's blood running through them. So it kind of looks like a living thing. And that's what made it go to a 9 for me, because I think the interest really got punched up.
Image received a 25. Who's tasting who? Reveal. 788.
It is red, but I would have liked to have seen the whole lobster, just to see the whole thing. It is red, but it just didn't do it for me.
Image received a 23. Okay. You're going to have 7 images to review for
Thank you.
placement.
Oh,
I want
geez.
to line up 7 cards. Starting with the Ford 32 Coupe. Going back 4 to Red Maple in Zion's Red Rock. Going back 3 to Vermilion Flycatcher. Going back 1 to Autumn Oak. Going back 1 to Roses Are Red. Going back 2 to UNLV Cheerleader. And going back 2 to Annihilation. And I know you want to see him again.
Oh, yeah.
How many times? Annihilation. Forward 2 to UNLV Cheerleader. Forward 2 to Roses Are Red. Forward 1 to Autumn Oak. Forward 1 to Vermilion Flycatcher. Forward 3 to Red Maple at Zion's Red Rock. Forward 4 to Ford 32 Coupe.
Once more, please.
Sure. Ford 32 Coupe. Back 4 to Red Maple in Zion's Red Rock. Back 3 to Vermilion Flycatcher. Back 1 to Autumn Oak. 1 to Roses Are Red. 2 to UNLV Cheerleader. 2 to Annihilation. We good?
Sure.
Okay. Starting with Annihilation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, please. Reveal. 6, 6, 3. Forward 2 to UNLV Cheerleader. Reveal. 3, 5, 4. Forward 2 to Roses Are Red. Reveal. 542. Forward 1 to Autumn Oak. Reveal. 225. Forward 1 to Vermilion Flycatcher. Reveal. 436. Forward 3 to Red Maple in Zion's Red Rock. Reveal. 777. And forward 4 to Ford's 32 Coupe. Reveal. 111. Well, you agreed on 2 places. Let me make sure we didn't have any duplicates anywhere else. Okay. You chose the 32 Coupe for first. For second, you chose Autumn Oak. And for third, you chose Roses Are Red. So, thank you. Thank you, judges. Thank you, competition staff. The results of the competition will be included in the December issue of Focal Expressions, which should be distributed soon. And hopefully the competition video will also be available on YouTube. Don't forget, like I forgot, to do the Master Club Challenge.
You know, wonder.
I'm in a hurry to get out of here tonight. I don't have far to go. And this I'm entered in, but that's a whole nother story. But I'd like judges 1, 2, and 5, please, for Master Club Challenge. And we'll start with Shooter.
Shooter.
Shooter. Reveal. 899.
That's red. Very interesting water thingies.
Image received a 26. Rain in red. Reveal. 987.
I don't think red is the main feature of this picture.
Image received a 24. Tomato. Anema fish. Reveal. 888.
I think it meets the category. It has a good composition. It's a little soft, but good job for the competition or club challenge.
Image received a 24. Rebel red. Reveal. 897.
Definitely have red. I think I would have liked to have seen more than just one face in focus.
Image received a 24. Seeing red. Reveal. 997.
Definitely red. I think that the outer part, I'd like to see something contrasting with the red, sort of like it is in the middle, but the outer part doesn't do it for me.
Image received a 25. Judges, you have 5 images to review for placement. So all 5 you've seen in the master category. Starting with seeing red, going back 1 to rebel red, going back 1 to tomato anemofish, going back 1 to rain in red, and going back 1 to shooter. Would you like to see him again?
Yes.
Okay. Shooter, rain in red, tomato anemofish, rebel red, seeing red. We good?
Sure.
Okay. Judges, a 1, 2, 3, or 5 for seeing red.
1, 2, 3, or 5. What happens?
Well, throw in a 4 if you want one. Reveal. Thank you, Jerome. 5, 4, 2. Rebel red. Reveal. 3, 3, 3. Tomato anemone fish. Reveal. 5, 5, 2. Rain in red. Reveal. 4, 2, 4. And shooter. Reveal. 1, 1, 1. So the judges have chosen shooter for first. Let's double check and make sure we don't have any duplicate scores for the rest. We don't. Chose rebel red for second. And rain in red for third. So I'll try this again. Thank you, judges. Thank you, competition staff. The results of the competition will be included in the December issue of Focal Expression, and the video will be available on YouTube. If you have not yet made your reservations for our annual awards ceremony, which will be on December 2nd, starting at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, please do so before Wednesday of this week. And have fun, stay away from the strip and good old Formula One that's going on. And thank you all for being here this evening.
Thank you, Linda.
You.
Thank
Good night.
you.